Well then, it's Monday, so start of a new week, and yeah, the turbo basically fell off. Didn't need to worry about gas bottles or anything like that. It literally left it soaked in WD-40 over the weekend, come back, used a slightly longer spanner, and yeah, bolts came off. So yes, annoyingly I can't seem to replicate the fact that the turbine was a little bit stuck, which is often the case, but oh, there it is. There we go. I feel it again. Wants to do it for camera now. So yeah, you see what I mean? Just a bit of a sticky bit. And also, now that we've got to the back of the turbo, so here's obviously where the cooling pipe goes to. I always snip this end off because it's a lemon clip, and just replace it with Jubilee, because it's easier to get that end off than that end, because that end's obviously tucked up round. But basically I just flop it over where the silencer sits and then just get the last bits out. But anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, more gone wrong than I originally thought. This linkage is obviously meant to be attached, but there's a bit of play in that one, my lord. But then I can't actually push this into the range as it's meant to be, because that's meant to have more travel than just that. And also it just sounds rubbish. So definitely good timing to have spotted the problem with the turbo. So now just need to swap all the little bits and pieces onto the new turbo, and then we can start getting things into place, because I've already had a bit of a clean up on everything. So now this is how we're looking. We're just looking in here, turn the torch on, and possibly give it a little bit of a blowout, because you've got gasket material everywhere. But she's there, nothing really to worry about. Although I've just seen that's quite thin. Actually, that's really thin. I could put a pen through that. Oh dear. Well, that looks like a pig. Right, I've now cut out my sample of the pipe. If I just hold it a little bit there. See, nice fat bit, nice thin bit. Don't take a lot of, but that needs a joiner in it. So I'm off to see my mate Richard, and he's going to sort it out. So hopefully I'll have the perfect spacer, a couple of cable ties so we can pin it up out of the way. But if you look at, you can actually see that's where that's been sitting and rubbing. So annoying to sort out, but that is the nature of the beast. So we'll have to get parts. Hallelujah. Here we are then. Joiner in place. Not pretty. Does the job just fine. Get out the manky bit. Then we'll just tie it back a little bit so it don't rub on the turbo again. Job's a good one. Right, side by side comparison. Shiny, green. This is what the L1 does. And here's what you could have won. Yeah, a lot different. So, don't think this picks up well on camera. Little bit of float. Solid. I don't think that picks up on camera at all, but trust me, that one, tight as a nun. This one is ready for retirement. So yeah, now I just need to swap fittings. There's another one there. Swap them free, and then I can put the stud in the bottom. Which one is it? It's that one, isn't it? Yes, that one. I was just trying to remember what orientation is. But yeah. And away she goes. So this is what I meant when I put the turbo up. Well, this is how I had it when I took it out to get the plugs in place down here. Just give myself a bit of room. There's a pipe down the back there as well. Let's just zoom in and get the camera. Right. That one there, that one's bolted in. So then this one that snakes all the way around here, that I can put in now. So that's just going to be done back up with Jubilee. So that's a nice easy one to do. Maybe not with one hand though. Oh, would you look at that? I can do it. So yeah, I'll get these quickly plugged on, then I'll slide the gasket in, get that stud through, and then get the other bolts in. And then we are looking like a job's a good one. Right then, I've got everything in place now. I just need to tighten up the oil in feed. I had to massacre a spanner. I used to have one when I worked for Deers, but I don't know where it went. I lost it just before I left. So made another one. Job's a good one. It's just that little bit too tight for a crow's foot, annoyingly. So I've just put a new O-ring on this side as well. So then all we've got to look forward to in the morning is a gasket there, and also the other side there. You can't really see it. It's dark and I'm still using the other hand on the spanner. Get that in. Get the silencer back into place by wedging it through this gap. Fit the new intake pipe, and she's away again. And Dad has already said to me, when you get this going in the morning, well, he said, how soon can you get this going? I need a tractor. I said, if I pick up the parts first thing in the morning, job's good and you can have it. He says, good. I've got to get a cultivator on the back of this because he's just been spraying the gladdies. He says the roadways are terrible, so looks like we're going to have to get the turbo a bit of work for its first lot in life, which is definitely a good thing. Break the little bugger in a bit. So yeah, not too bad. So we'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Right, I think I'm now ready to start it up. So I've got all the new turbo in, and don't it just look gorgeous? All new, shiny, cleaned up. Everything's in place that it should be. Struggled a lot with this clamp. That was a pig. But it wasn't too bad. I've topped up all the coolant, as you can see here. Topped up the oil as well. So I just need to give it a little bit of a run. Just see if it's alright, get any gas leaks, that sort of thing. I'll just go from there and see if everything's alright and where it should be. But I've done it before, I don't think there's anything I've missed. I had to change this collar because that came with the new pipe, so put all these pipes back on there tight. So I think I'm there. I think everything's plugged in as well, like here, bundle for the turbo. Yeah, can't be bad. Let's have a go. give it a short blast like that so it gets oil up to the turbo. You don't want to run it straight away. So do that a couple of times. Just to get oil up. The exhaust clamp the other side blowing, so that short run shouldn't have gotten it too hot, so I'll just take that off and try and reposition it. It's just where the pipe attaches to the silencer, so should fit that together alright, but it's not leaking coolant, it's not leaking oil, which are the two main things. I've got a cone on the dashboard which I will look up in a second, which didn't seem to want to go away. It said ECU 102.04, which is a new one because our original code was 103.08. So might just be a calibration to do the turbo. I don't know. I'll have a Google. It's the best I can do. Failing that, I'll give Double Dozer a ring. Right then, we're back. I've just redone the clamp on the other side, and while I was around there I noticed I'd left the sensor off, so more than likely that's the ECU code. So flip the key on and see if that's cured, and start it up again and see if we're still blowing that little bit of air. Yeah, it was that sensor, that code's now gone. Still just blowing that little bit, which is annoying. And now I don't remember where I left the spanner. Try it one more time. Hopefully that cures it. I may have to take it off and clean it a bit more, or it might seal itself, because sometimes they do. We'll see. time to tidy up the tools and get her out the shed. Well, in typical farming fashion, I now have to go over to the tulip field because we really need an extra trailer on the road because we're just getting boxes upon boxes off the field, so off we go, I guess.